Today we will be doing a lesson on 7th grade ratios. Standard with code 7.sp.5. Understand that the probability of a chance event is a number between 0 and 1 that expresses the likelihood of the event occurring. Larger numbers indicate greater likelihood. A probability near 0 indicates an unlikely event. A probability around 1/2 indicates an event that is neither unlikely nor likely, and a probability near 1 indicates a likely event. The domain is statistics and probability. The cluster is investigate chance processes and develop, use, and evaluate probability models. And the type is reasoning. So for today's problem, we have: this morning in the lobby, we took a survey of students and their eye color. The results yielded that 44 students had green eyes, 40 had blue eyes, and 16 had hazel eyes. We want to find the probability of what eye color a student would have if a random student was chosen out of this population. A green, a blue, a hazel. As well, we want to use the probability to create a ratio to see the comparison of students with certain eye colors. From green to blue, blue to hazel, hazel to green, and green to blue to hazel. So, the first thing we need to do is find out our total population. We have 44 green-eyed students, 40 blue-eyed students, and 16 hazel-eyed students, which brings us to a total of 100 students. So our population is equal to 100. So, first we have green-eyed students. We have 44 of them out of 100, which is equal to a proportion of 0.44. For green-eyed students. Next, for blue-eyed students, we have 40 out of 100 for a proportion of 0.40. Blue-eyed students. And last but not least, 16 out of 100 equals 0.16 for hazel-eyed students. So our proportions are 0.44, 0.40, and 0.16. With this, now we want to look at ratios to compare these proportions. So the first thing we'll look at is from green to blue. So 0.44 to 0.40 is our ratio from green to blue using our proportions. The next would be from blue to hazel. So 0.40 to 0.16 from blue to hazel. Next is from hazel to green, so 0.16 to 0.44 is from hazel to green. And then we have from green to blue to hazel, so 0.44 to 0.40 to 0.16 is green to blue to hazel. So with knowing this, we have more green-eyed students, the second amount being blue-eyed students, and then hazel-eyed students. And with this information, if we drew a random student out of our school, the most likely would to have a green-eyed student.